Hi, this is Regeline Sabat, also known as Gigi, and you're listening to Walk With Me podcast. My guest today is Guelory Brutus, and he is an entrepreneur and an accountability coach. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you for having me.
Such an honor to have you here today. Now, why don't you start off by telling us more about you and where are you from, Guelory?
I am originally from Haiti. I came to the States about 11 years ago. Currently reside in Connecticut, and basically, I'm very much into the personal development space. Personally, myself, has started that journey about 5 years ago, and have been fortunate to be around people that have guided me along the way. And just recently started my own coaching business, specifically in accountability. And also, I'm quite involved within the nonprofit community where I serve as a vice president for an organization that's helping youth in the Haitian community down there. But also, I serve as an operations manager working with small business owners, specifically minority business owners, as an operations manager to help them give access to resources.
I love it. Now, Guillory, as you know, I'm a first generation Haitian American, and
Correct.
and oftentimes folks say sac passe, and the common response is mat boule. Can you explain to the audience what both of those words mean?
Yeah, it's funny because it's always like I get that for a lot of my non-Haitian friends, and I always gotta tell them it's like "What's up?" Right? You say "What's up" to your friends, and if you were to actually translate the literal word "maboule," which would mean like I'm burning, yet it's really all is good, everything is all right. So it's just another way of us interacting with one another.
I love it. Now, you are the vice president of Change for Haitian Youth. Talk to us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so Change for Haitian Youth is an organization that was serving youth in Marchand Dessalines, Haiti. And our mission is to be able to provide access to resources so that we can empower these kids so they can have the ability to also get skill sets on their own, right? And the way we've been doing that is through computer literacy courses as well as English courses. It's a summer program that runs throughout the entire summer. And we also even keep up with them during their time and school. And we've been able to get them to go through our program, graduate, receive certificates. And so we've been operating for about 3 years now. We started right before COVID, and we've just been pushing the ball ever since.
I love it. Pushing the ball, very powerful. Now, you are also the operations manager of the MEBO Society. Talk to us a little bit more about it.
Yes, the MEBO Society. So, MEBO Society is an organization whose mission is to help serve minority entrepreneurs, specifically those in the Fairfield Community County. Yet, we're also national and international. And the goal there is to be able to give them access to adequate resources in a way that we do so through our Accelerator program that we have running, where group of cohort comes through, and at the end they get to be able to pitch their ideas to a bunch of investors, and they get to do almost like a mini Shark Tank kind of episode, and from there they receive a fund at the end. So we've been operating for about 3 years now, and we're also pushing the ball forward.
Wow, very intriguing. And so you said it's very similar to Shark Tank. Explain a little bit more to us about it.
Yeah, so an accelerator program basically operates in the manner where you get to have workshops on a day-to-day basis, and through these workshops, you work with different various experts in their field that are, doing marketing, sales, whatever that it may be, and we work with each different entrepreneur based on their needs, and you create that program in a way that they have access to all the tools that they need. And basically at the end, which is really where the similar comes in, we have a panel of various of our sponsors or other individuals that have been able to establish for themselves, and they get to pitch their ideas and their businesses to those individuals, and from there we choose the top three, and we give them the ability to receive specific funds. Sometime in the past, we have run it where everyone got a prize. And so now we're actually incorporating more of a level of competition for the people.
I love it. Now,
Mhm.
Guelory, talk to us a little bit more about the major challenge that you had to overcome in your life.
For me personally, it was the major earthquake that took place back in Haiti in 2010, and this was one of the biggest things that have shaped the course of my life for better. And what that was like, I was just a 13-year-old kid who was just looking forward to get home that day, and I completely lost everything down there. My family and we lost our house. It was completely collapsed, and you could basically walk on it, and that's how bad it was. Unfortunately, we even lost someone who was close to us, and it was a really tragic situation that took place. And what that did for me at the time, it also allowed me to be able to get closer to my faith, because even though as a 13-year-old, I didn't fully understand what was taking place, but it had such a major impact on me that even when I got here in the US, and the way in which I was searching for my purpose, searching for my calling, asking God for direction throughout even college, where I've had some setbacks, but knowing that God had allowed me to go through such experience was a testimony for me to know that I was meant for more.
My condolences in regards to your loss. And in
Thank you.
regards to the earthquake that happened in Haiti, my
Hmm.
family and I, we almost lost my grandmother. She was found in the rubble. And
Right.
my heart truly goes out to you and your family, Guillory.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, what is your best advice to the audience for walking with purpose and living a life of happiness?
Wow. I think for this particular segment, I'd say, walking with purpose is something where you have to truly feel it in a way where, having the calling towards you, where God is, sometimes we ignore certain signs or messages that's been revealed to us. And so I think listening first for y- the messages that God speak to different people. Sometimes we don't even know it, but by being able to let Him lead us in every step of the way, allowing us to really shape our own narrative and create that path so that we can stick up to it. A lot of times when working with your purpose, you'll have moments where you have doubts, but if you have that foundation, why you even got started in whatever you're doing, I think it'll always be a form of reinforcement so that you can go back to that and really resonate in regards to why you got started.
Remember why you started. Very powerful. And also, you stated, don't ignore the signs God sends you. Such a
Hmm.
powerful message. Thank you for sharing that. And now, Guillory, where can the audience find you?
Yeah, I am everywhere on social. On Instagram, I am on LinkedIn, Facebook as well, but preferably on Instagram and LinkedIn. And it's just my name, Guelory, Guelory. And for LinkedIn professionally, Guelory Brutus, Guelory Brutus.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out Guillory on all of his social media platforms and also his website. Guillory, thank you for being a guest on Walk With Me podcast. You have a blessed day.
Thank you so much for having me, Gigi. This was a pleasure. I'm glad that we were able to do this. I look forward to doing more work in the future.
Amen. Likewise. God bless.
Take care.